Let's start, kids. Om Jnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya. I cannot hear anybody.
Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya
Chakshurunmilitam Yena
Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Namobhishtam
Chaitanya-manobhishtam
Sthapitam Yena
Sthapitam
Bhutale
Bhutale
Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam
Swayam
Tatati
Dadati Swapadantikam
Tata Vandeyam
Vandeham
Shri
Shri Guru
Guru
Shri
Shri
Yatapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavashtam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatha Tam Sachivam Advaitam Savadutam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya
Devam
Shri Radha Krishna Padam
Padam
Sahagana
Sagana
Lata Shri Vaishakhan
Shakha Khan Vichamcha Chaitanya Devam Jilada Kusabada Lalita Shri Vishakha Khanaya
Namo Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Bandhu
Yadi Bhakti
Jagadvade Gopi Jagata Radha Kanda Namo
Namaste
Kanchana Kancha
Saraswati
Gourangi
Devi
Radhe
Gauravani
Vrindavaneshwari
Pracharani
Panapamyari
Nirvishesha
Om
Shunyavadi
Vishnupadaya
Parsati
Pataprataya
Jai Shri
Bhakti
Krishna
Vedanta Swami
Chaitanya
Purnamya
Prabhu
Bodhi
Nityananda
Nityananda
Shri
Shri
Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gauri Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Radhe
Krishna
Vrindavaneshwari
Krishna
Javanu
Krishna
Devi
Hare
Paramani Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare Krishna
Rama
Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Ram Ram
Rama 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 Hare
Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Awesome. That was wonderful. I like your enthusiasm, kids. All right, so it's time to read a moral story. As you know, we're going to pay attention to this story. Why? Because at the end of the story, we are going to share our realizations with each other, right? Because the moral story, there is some learning in the story, right? So let's pay attention to the story and we'll talk about what we learned from the story in the end, or towards the end of the story. Today's story is titled as The Three Brothers. So this story is about a family and the person who is they're calling him a headman, but basically the person who the man of the family, um his wife died. His wife died soon after giving birth to a baby boy. So she gave birth to the child, but during that time she passed away. And then he is very worried now because he has this little child in his hands, and he's thinking, who is going to take care of my little baby, because the kid's mother is not there anymore with us. So rest of the family members are already thinking that he should probably get married again, so that he has a family and somebody takes care of the child as well. So under the pressure of the family, though he did not want to do it, but he was persuaded by the family members and friends to marry again, so that the child has somebody to look after. He finally agreed to marry. And he's thinking in his mind that his second wife is going to take very good care of the child. But fortunately, his second wife turned out to be a large-hearted and sensible woman, just like he was thinking. The whole reason of him marrying again, who gave the child all the love and care he could have received from his own mother. So she was really taking care of the little child, just like his own kid. In the course of a few years, they had two more kids, so two more sons. Now there are three kids in the house. She definitely treated all the three boys in the house, the first one and these two, in the exact same manner, right? I mean, none of them ever realized that, they are stepbrothers. So, that kind of treatment she had with all the three kids. I mean, you see the eldest boy is also saying, Mom, let me take care of my two younger brothers, because none of them ever realized that, they had different mothers. So one day, the headman, basically the father, actually, the father passed away too. And mom is crying now because father passed away. All the kids are now grown up into young men. So they are consoling their mom that do not worry, I will take care of everything. So do not worry about anything, right? Because if the father is gone, there's nothing they can do about it. He's gone. So now somebody will have to take care of everything. So the widow, the wife of the person who just died, the father who just died. So the mother actually gave all the responsibilities of the household and the fields to the eldest son. So eldest son was the very first son, right, in this story. And he managed everything so well, right? And the family was prospering by every single day. They were just prospering more and more. And mother is very proud of the elder son because, or eldest son or oldest son, that and she's thinking he's very hardworking and very intelligent, that even after the father was gone, who was managing everything before that, he took care of everything so nicely. What happened? That made the neighbors envious because they saw that father is not there and the kids are managing the entire show. They are taking care of everything. They are prospering. So neighbors were very envious about that. Yeah, that's exactly their thinking. They're saying the three brothers have prospered so much. They are the wealthiest family in our village, right? They don't want that to happen. No, I mean, they didn't like that others are growing so much, and they didn't, but what they okay, they did not like that they are growing so much, but what they did not know that nothing has come to them just free of cost, right? Everybody in the family, especially the oldest son, has worked so hard to get to the stage they are in today. But they were just, blindly thinking that they have so much wealth, and why they are the only one who have so much wealth, right? So one day, one of them told the younger sons, right? So basically, the second mother's sons, he said, "You will soon know the truth of your eldest brother. He will deprive you of all of your share of your father's property." Now they are playing a trick that, okay, you are really not, all the three of you are not from the same mother. So basically, your stepbrother is going to take away all your wealth because he's your stepbrother. Why would he care for you? On those lines, they were trying to manipulate the two younger sons. He will drive you away from this house. The boys were shocked at this revelation because until today, they did not even know that the oldest brother was a stepbrother. All the three of them lived like one happy family, right? And three brothers from the same mother, kind of a situation. So they were very shocked to hear this fact, and they were also frightened by the fact that they could lose their share of the property, right? Because they are three sons. They all thought that everything that they have belongs to all the three of them, not just one person. So they are now scared that everything that they have achieved so far, everything's going to go just because they have a stepbrother. So they started thinking of different ways to fix this situation. One says, let's kill him. Oh gosh, that is very drastic. The other one says, yeah, that's a good idea. Get rid of him. They convinced their mother also that their elder brother is becoming very strong, and soon they soon would deprive them of everything. So we are planning to kill him. And now mother, because she's their own mother, said, oh, now I understand why is he working so hard. So nobody is looking at the positive side of it, that he's working hard so that their entire family can live happily, right? Nobody else has to nobody has to suffer. So he was the only one who was taking all the responsibility, working hard as well, and others were pretty much, enjoying the life. So they're not even looking at that fact that he's doing all that for the family, not for himself. And mom is saying, oh, I know why why was he working so hard, because he wanted to earn a lot of money, a lot of wealth, accumulate a lot of wealth, and then keep all us deprived of all of that. So he's a cheater. Yeah, mom is convinced now. So mom is saying, no, both of you do not do this. Let me take care of that. Keep yourself away from that. As a mother, right? She really cares for her own sons. So she's like, okay, no, you don't try to kill him. I will take care of him. So that night, when everybody was sleeping, she suddenly jumped out of the bed and started shouting, snake, snake. So she's saying, we have a snake in the house. And so she started shouting. The oldest son asked, where did you see it, mother? Right? And the mother said, alas, I saw it disappearing in your stomach. Gosh. All right. The elder brother really believed his mother. He was very shocked and thought that he would die soon because he has a snake, a live snake in his stomach. He became mentally very disturbed and by the thought of his imminent death and became psychologically affected, right? Because he's constantly thinking that he has a snake in his stomach, he's not going to live longer. So all that has impacted his mental abilities as well. So he's pretty much, not stable in the situation. And the mother is also trying to manipulate him now, saying that you should only drink water so that the snake dies. Because if you're eating good food and a lot of food and healthy food, then the snake is not going to die, because snake is going to get all the nutrients from you. So just drink water, nothing else. And in her mind, she's thinking that now when he stops eating and he's just drinking water, then he would starve to death soon, because, well, how long the body would stay alive if the nutrients are not going in your body. And the neighbors were really enjoying this whole thing. They built a wall across the widow's courtyard, so their family's courtyard, and claimed a part of the house as their own. So they are also trying to take advantage of the situation. First of all, what they did is they divided the whole family. They were living happily together, but they divided the whole family. And now at the same time, they're trying to claim some of their property as their own property, right? So they're trying to snatch some of their property. In the fields, they shifted their boundaries to enclose large portions of the widow's land. So, the farm where they would grow stuff, it had the boundary, so they kept shifting the boundary, and they start, that simply means that they were making their own farm larger, right? So they were shifting the boundary towards the family's boundary, family's land, so accumulating more land from there. The younger son couldn't deal with the situation, and one day he said, if our elder brother was not bedridden, such a terrible thing wouldn't have happened to us, right? So they are seeing that how manipulative the other villagers are, or their neighbors are, and they are trying to take everything away from them slowly, right? They said, oh, in their house they have a share. They're saying in the field also they're trying to take more and more field on their side. So these two are who are very worried right now. Why? Because they have never done anything, right? Only the oldest brother has managed everything so far. And he's the only one who had everything under control, right? Because he was working hard. He knew what belongs to them and what belongs to others, and he works towards that. But these two did not know. So they say, okay, the only thing is, which could help us in this situation is our older brother. If he is okay, he could help us. And the mother is like, yes, we need him now. How selfish is that? So again, when they all were sleeping in the night, the mother started shouting again, and everybody woke up. She started saying, snake, snake, snake. Again, the same strategy. But this time she just wants the older son to be okay. So eldest son asked weakly, because he's very weak. He's just surviving on the water he's taking, right? He said, where did you see that, mother? Where are you seeing the snake again? She said, son, I just saw it coming out of your stomach. It disappeared into the darkness. So the snake that was in your stomach earlier, it has come out now. So you should be okay, right? You should be able to eat okay, and then you will live now. From that day, the condition of the eldest son started improving now, because mentally he knows that, right? Your body, mind, everything is so connected. If you are worried about something, your body is not going to be okay. And if your body is not going to be okay, your mind is not going to work either, right? So they both work in conjunction with each other. So mentally he knew, he did not see the snake, right? He did not know when the snake entered his body and when it came out of his body. He didn't see any of that. So only when his mom said that snake is out of your body, now you're okay. And in his mind, he knows now, okay, I'll be okay because snake is not there in my body anymore. So he said, I'm safe. The snake is out. Now I can eat again. So soon he was able to walk in the courtyard where he saw the new wall. And he's like, who built this wall? This is our house. Who built this house? And the neighbors came running and meekly pulled down the wall, because they knew that they wouldn't have any say in front of the oldest brother, because the oldest brother knew everything. He's the one who did everything, who managed everything, right? So they knew that they cannot play their trick in front of him. The following week, he went to the family's field as well, and seeing the new boundaries, he shouted, now who has done this? So he's must be really frustrated that while he wasn't working for past few days, people have just tried taking everything that they had. So now neighbors again were very fearful when he started shouting at them and asking questions. So they quickly vacated the land they had grabbed. So do you see, they actually removed the boundary that they had built. So now the widow and her three sons lived in peace and harmony ever after. All right, kids, this is where we end the story. The moral says that greed can destroy your unity. We hear about this many times, right? Unity, teamwork, and all that. It is very important in one's life. But at this point, let's hear from you. Your realizations, your thought process, what you learned, what you want to share from this story with rest of us. So Meera, let's start with you.
You shouldn't think like we want to kill somebody.
You actually should not kill anybody, right? That's a very bad thing to do. Thank you, Meera. All right. Am I seeing it correct? Anuradha Challa?
That's my mom's name.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Liman, is that you? What's your name?
Who's saying it to?
All right, go ahead. Do you want to share your realization?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan, yes. Now I remember. All right, you want to share your realization?
You shouldn't be you shouldn't trick someone because those people will say it, because instead of the boy saying that you're not you're that what he said already, the elder brother shouldn't have think that they had to say, I don't think that never happened. He never did that to us. How could he did that? And he wouldn't have called the olden day cops instead.
Thank you, Ryan. All right, Vikram, do you want to go next?
Mom, you should not kill someone.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Vikram. All right, Madhav, do you want to go next?
We should not blindly believe others.
Yes, that's a good point. Thank you, Mother. All right, Tushita, how about you?
Do not trick anybody.
Don't trick anybody. Right. Thank you, Tushita. Krishna, you want to go next?
We should not kill people.
Sure, good. Right. Thank you. Devash, you next.
Who's helping us? If they get die, they will not help us.
Right. Thank you, Devash.
I was 10.
Yeah. Anything else? Anybody else want to share anything? All right, let's move on then. So thank you, kids, for sharing your thoughts. Wonderful thoughts, right? Don't kill anybody, really. Don't kill anybody. That's really a bad thing to even think about. What else? Yeah, you did share a couple of very beautiful points besides this. I know most of you said don't kill anybody. Mistrust. Don't mistrust your family, right? Or people who are close to you, and someone you have already seen working so hard for you all the time, right? Don't take advantage of that person. Unity, right? Yeah, stay together. Stay together, you can achieve much more. So yeah, very beautiful points. The story had too many morals in this story. A good one though. So kids, thank you for sharing your thoughts. It was wonderful. I totally enjoyed hearing from you. Now's the time to learn this Guru Ashtakam with Anjana Gopika Mataji. So Hare Krishna Mataji, over to you. Do
Hare
we have
Krishna.
Anjana Gopika Mataji? We don't have Anjana
Madhav.
Mataji. Kids, did we do
Madhav.
yes, Madhav, just a moment. So did we do both the shlokas yesterday? Yes. All right. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, let's see what you know at this point. And if you need help, let me know. So Madhav, let's start with you.
Sansara Dava Nalita Loka Talanya Kalanya Kanaganatvam Vatasya Kalyana Tunaravarsya Vande Guru Shri Saranaya Vindam Mahaprabhu Ki Taranitya Gita Vanitya Matran Rasula Sena Romanchakalpasho Tarangabajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaya Vrindam. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Madhav. My God, that was so beautiful and melodious. Loved it. Thank you, Madhav. All right, let's move on. Tushita, do you want to go next?
Yeah, that's all. Where's my phone? Where's my name?
Karanya Karanya Kana Kana Tvam Praktasya Karanya Kalyana Gnanavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Bharatramagyan Manasarasena Manasaraseva Ramancha Romanchakam Pashu Tarangavaja Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam.
Very nice, Tushita. That was lovely. Thank you. All right, Devash, do you want to go next?
Samsaradava Naralira Loka Tranaya कारुण्या करागरात्वं प्राप्तस्य कल्याणा गुणानवस्य वन्दे गुरु श्रीचरणरविन्द महाप्रभु की तननित्य गीता वादित्रमाद्यान् मनसोरसेन रोमाञ्चकम्पस्त श्रुतरङ्गबाजो वन्दे गुरु श्रीचरणरविन्द
Oh, very nice, Yash. Wonderful. Thank you.
Raghav Pandit go.
Okay, Raghav, I was coming to you next. Yeah, go ahead.
Raghav Pandit go.
Raghav, go ahead. Yes. Raghav, go ahead. Raghav? Okay, let's come back to you later. Okay, Meera, do you want to go next?
गणागणात्वं प्राप्तस्य गुणार्णवस्य
वन्दे गुरु श्री चरुणारविन्दं महाप्रभु कीर्तन
नित्यगीता
नित्य कीर्तन
वादित्रमाद्यान्
वदितमातं
मनसोरसेन
मनसुरस्रेरा
रोमाञ्चकम्पा श्रुतरङ्गभाजो वन्दे
गुरु श्री चरुणारविन्द.
Very nice, Meera. Thank you. All right. Vikram, do you want to go next?
Mataji, can I have help?
Yeah. Who wants to help? Okay, so how about we do that? Achintya, do you want to do this with Vikram?
Yes.
Yes. So Achintya, you do one line and Vikram will follow you. Okay, let's do it this way. Go ahead.
Samsaradvanala Naraligalopa Nalalithaloka Karunya Karyana Ganatvam Praktasya Kalyana Guvanavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Mahaprabhu ki Janita Gita Vanitamaga Manasurasena
Mansurasena.
Romancha Kampa Chikananga Bajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam
Utaranga Bhajo.
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Awesome. That was nice. Thank you, Achintya, for your help. And thank you. Yes, Raghav. Before we move on. Yeah. Go ahead, Raghav. You need help? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's going to help Raghav? All right, I will help. संसार दावा नललित लोका
samsaradaram nudita loka
तारण्य कारुण्या घन घनात्वम्
taranyaka tundaganaganatam
प्राप्तस्य कल्याण गुणानवास्य
prapasta kalyana
कल्याण गुणान
gunaganatam
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravrindam
महाप्रभो कीर्तन नृत्य गीत
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Gita
वादित्र माध्यन मनसोरसेन
Vatitramana Manasorasena
रोमाञ्चकम्पा श्रुतरङ्गभाजो
Romanchakalpas Shitaranga Vajo
वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दम्
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravrindam. Thank you,
Awesome.
Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you, Raghav. All right, kids, that was wonderful. Oh my God. You all sang so melodiously. I loved it. Seriously. All right, with that, let's move on to our Devanagari class today. We'll do a quick recap as we always do. Let's start with letter P. It's on your screen. And we're going to start with, all right, Mother, how about you start with letter P?
Pa pa pi pi pu pu pi 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 pu 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 pum pa.
Awesome. Thank you, Mother. All right, Vikram, letter F for you.
Which?
Second letter from top, F.
Fi, fu, fru, fe, fo, fum, faha.
Very nice. Thank you. All right, Tushita, letter B for you.
Ba ba bi bi bu bu be be bu bu bum ba. Thank you, Mataji.
All right, thank you. Achintya, letter B for you.
What did you say?
Letter B, top, fourth from top.
Ba ba bi bi pu pu pi 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 be bo bhau bum ba.
Very nice. Thank you, Achintya. Raghav, letter M for you.
Mama, Mimi, Mumu,
Mru.
Mru, Me, Mai, Mo, Mo, Mam, Maha.
Very nice, Raghav. Thank you. Devash, for you, letter Y.
Ya, you, ru, yo, yam, yaha.
Very nice.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Mira, letter R for you.
Ra, ri, ru, ra,
Ri,
ra,
Re,
re,
Rai,
ru, re, ra,
Rai,
re,
Ro,
ro,
Rau,
ro,
Rang,
rang,
Ra.
rangaha.
Wonderful, Mira. Thank you. Anybody else wants to go? We have a few more letters to go. Letter L. All right, I'll do this. Remaining letters. All right. La, li, lu, ru, lai, lo, lao, lung, laha. Va, vi, wu, vru, vi, vai, wo, wow, vam, vaha. Sha, shi, shu, shru, she, shai, shu, shao, shang, shaha. All right, kids, today we are finishing the letter another sha, this sha, which is like shatkorn sha. That is sha, shi, shu, shru, she, shai, sho, shao, shang, shah. Again, this letter is not used very often. It doesn't have too many usages, but there are some places you just can't replace this letter with anything else. As I said, this letter is not used very often, so I just couldn't find much on this. So let's start with. The first one for today is sh with O matra is show. In English, you can write that as SHO. One of the word you can make with that is shodash. Shodash stands for 16. Shodash pretty much, I haven't seen being used independently. It is usually used with some other word, like you would say shodash Mondays, 16 Mondays, something like that. That's how it is used, but shodash is 16. The next one for today is show. Sha with au matra is show. In English, you can write that as SHAU. No word for that either. Third one for today is sha with ang matra is shang. In English, you can write that as SHAM. The last one for today is sha with aha matra is your shaha. In English, you can write that as SHAH. Again, I couldn't find anything for this as well. So these are the 4 combinations for today, and we're finishing letter sh today. So sho, shao, shang, and shah. I'm going to quickly pull up the whiteboard, and we'll quickly write these letters as well. We have 3 minutes left, and I know we can finish it by that time. Canvas is what we use. All right. Whenever I am here with you kids, I always have too many questions in my mind. So I'm going to ask my questions because I really like asking questions to you. Okay, let's do this. You're going to tell me which letter is this. All right.
Japu, pa. Mataji, pa.
Mother, you always answer for all the kids. That's not fair. All right. Another question.
Okay, I will not answer this. I know better.
I know you know that. Kids, what letter is this? Come on. We had been learning this letter for months in here. What? Fur. Wonderful. Yeah, so that's letter fur. All right. So fur and fur, we learned the letter. Now, this is a sh. We're learning sh today. Let's not get confused. Sh is a very simple letter. This is your letter. This is your per. And do you see the difference? You just need one matra here, right? So to convert per to sh, this is all you need to do. Right? This line. So today's letter is show. For show, you're going to make another vertical line here, and show is O matra. So make your O matra on the top. I know it's boring to repeat the same thing over and over again, but I'll do that because we still make such mistakes. Your matra has to be only on the second vertical line we make. Never make your matra here. This is not right. Matra has to be on this, okay? So that's your first letter for today. The second one is show. So write your per letter first, just like this. Convert that into sh. And for O matra, you need 2 matras on the top. Again, both the matras are going to go from the same line, same vertical line, nowhere else. This is your show. Shang and shah, 2 more for today. Horizontal and a vertical line, as we always do. Make your sh letter first. This is your sh letter. And shang is nothing but 1 dot on the top. This is your shang. This is your ang matra. Shah. Similar way, I'm going to create shah as well. You need your letter sh first. This is your letter sh. And shah, you just need to, for aha matra, you just need to add 2 dots here, or colon, or whatever you call it. We just need these 2 dots right after the letter. So sho, shao, shang, and shah for today. And I'm ready for you if you're ready.
Mataji, can I show?
Yeah, and we are actually timed, so I'm just going to see whoever is ready right now. But otherwise, you all can send it to me in the WhatsApp. So, Vikram, yes. All right, Vikram, that was good. Beautiful letters, perfect letters, in fact. Wonderful. Tushita, yes. Bring it closer, please. All right, yeah, good, good, beautiful. Tushita, well done. Anybody else? If not, kids, send it to me in the WhatsApp group. No rush. I'm going to send you this deck in the presentation in WhatsApp, and then you can send it to me back in the WhatsApp as well.
Done.
Okay,
Can you
Raghav.
move up before slide? I have to write the English. Aditi, I'm ready.
Yeah, Raghav, bring it down a little bit.
S
Okay.
H also S
Okay, Meera. Show Meera, take it a little bit further. Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. Wonderful, Meera. Well done. Good job. Madhav, I'm looking at your screen. Show, Madhav. Yeah. All right, awesome. Well done, Madhav. Okay, who was showing? Meera, somebody was showing. Oh, Raghav. Yes. All right. Raghav, well done. Lovely letters. All right, kids, with that, I will have to wrap up for the next class. So we're going to wrap up. I'm going to send you this slide in the WhatsApp group and send me your picture in the WhatsApp. I'll look at it. All right, kids. Quickly, let's wrap up with Shri Vaishnav Pranam Shri Singh. We're going to do that together.
I'm done.
Okay, send it in the WhatsApp, please. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyascha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, kids, and I'll see you in the next class. Hare Krishna.